the final whistle! Alpine put in a spirited effort, but it's crystal clear that Raimon are through to round 3.
We did it! We really did it!
So that's that then, eh? We'll be taking on Raimon next.
That's what football should be like. Viva la resistance!
You really need to stop going on about the resistance lot, Brad. It's getting old. Listen to your brother. Us lot are in this to keep our reputations, not to play football. Best not stir up a hornet's nest, eh? We can play serious football after we're done with school. We're pretty much guaranteed places in the Pro League, like, I'm telling you.
God, listen he is. Haven't you learned out from watching Raimon? Didn't you see how hard they fought?
Oh dear. Give it a rest, like.
Excuse me, would I be speaking to the boys from Kirkwood Junior High?
Maybe. Why, like?
Some additional measures have been taken in order to assure your victory in the coming match against Raimon. Henceforth, I will be standing in as your new coach. You may call me Aphrodite.
Chapter 9. All fair in love and war.
Where could Coach Evans have got to?
It's not fair. I thought he'd be the one helping us in the fight against 5th Sector.
He gave us the strength to oppose them in the first place. I don't know if we can stand up to them alone. It'd be nice to start this revolution before our time here at school ends.
Forget Evans. He's dead weight to us.
But say that again, I dare you.
I'll say it as many times as I like, you big lunk.
Oh, don't start.
Whew! This lot need to stick their heads in the snow for a while, eh, Rick?
I go away for a year and you're still bickering like babies. Grow up. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what are you? There's only one big baby around here, and I'll give you a clue who it is. His name starts with R and ends with Roma.
All we can do is trust in Coach Sharp. Come on, it's time for practice. But it just won't be the same without Coach Evans. Well, I'm afraid it's gonna have to be, because he's gone and we've rolled in Coach Sharp. And not Coach Sharp as in Isaac TaleOfTheToaster with a yo-ho-ho Sharp, but Jude Sharp, the former coach of Royal Academy, turned Raimon trainer, turned full-on Raimon coach. Let's see what his style's like. Today, you'll be working on a new set of training drills. We'll start with push-ups, after that, squats, crunches, and finally, sprinting. You do not stop until I tell you to stop. Is that clear? Begin.
Wait, all that?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Isn't this a little extreme? He calls this football practice and not even using a ball.
Now start jumping. Lepan, I want to see you jump at least 3 times your own height.
Moi? Why are you picking on me?
Then you will each pull a tyre at least 10 full lengths of the pitch. Chang Cheng, you will pull 3 tyres.
3?
And after that, I want to see you sprint 100 lengths. Got that? Begin! 1, 2, 3. I said 1!
Oh man, I've lost count of how many I've done. Arian, what am I up to?
Don't ask me. I can barely keep track of what I'm doing myself.
I can't go on.
Nonsense. Your mind is telling you to stop, but you're barely even pushing your limits. Keep going. Understood. Okay, enough. We'll stop here for today.
Coach Sharp doesn't know the meaning of leniency, does he? Oh, how are you getting on, Arian?
Oh, well, my back's killing me. But other than that, I'm fine. Oh, why was it only me who had to jump 3 times their height?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because you're the shortest. And also, maybe he wants you off the team.
What? No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't do that to...
JP, what's wrong?
Oh no, we need to take him to the nurse's office quick. Someone give me a hand.
You better have a good reason for this, Jude. You'll get them all injured at this rate.
No, I'll get them all through their next match. You do realise that Aphrodite is coaching Kirkwood now?
Yes, actually. I'd heard he was called in especially by 5th Sector to beat Raimon.
You've heard how well he performed in the Asian League. Any team that he coaches wins, no exceptions. So with him coaching Kirkwood, Raimon have 0 chance of winning as they are now. Absolutely none. If they're going to beat Kirkwood, or anyone else for that matter, they're going to have to get their act together, or it's over for Raimon.
Well, I hope you know what you're doing.
JP, how are you holding up? I'm sorry, Arian. I can't do it anymore. I just can't.
You're serious, aren't you?
Well, it is too much for me.
Come on, you just need to give Coach Sharp a chance. Maybe there's a reason why he's making things so tough.
I don't know.
I'm sure he knows how to make us get better at football without actually playing. We just have to stick at it.
Non, je peux plus. I did everything I could. I tried my best. I really did. But Coach Sharp does not care.
Do you really think he doesn't think of you as being part of the team?
It's easy for you, Arian. You have your fighting spirit, so he won't pick on you. But no matter how much I try, I'm never good enough. You'll never understand. Just go away.
JP... My legs are still aching from yesterday's practice.
You'll be alright. You might have to do the same again, you know. It could even be worse.
Don't worry, I'll grin and bear it. Bye, JP. Well, at least he turned up. I feel much better about things now.
I wouldn't get your hopes up too soon. Come on, let's get to practice.
Aren't they from the Kendo Club?
Oh, you're that boy from the football club. Maybe you can help. It's Nishiki, that bozo's locked himself in the martial arts dojo and he won't let anyone in.
I don't know what he thinks he's playing at. There's a lot of crash bang walloping going on in there. Senpai.
Oh, right, sorry. No walloping. Just crashing and banging.
Subjective onomatopoeia aside, Nishiki's not coming out of there anytime soon. We'd be indebted if you could talk him out.
Okay. We'll see what we can do. And we won't be able to use him for a while, but yep, if you see the Kendo Club, you know what that means. It's filler. But no, I don't mind at all. I love seeing the Kendo Club pop up. Didn't think they would do again, but yep, they get another kind of quest here where they send you over to the dojo to check up on Roma, who you briefly cannot use in matches. But nevertheless, as long as we head to the dojo, we'll see exactly what's keeping him away from practice. Yeah. Roma, are you in there? Do you think you could open the door? Well, at least there's a thud in there now.
Let me... Roma! What in the name of football are you doing in there? Oh, Rick, is that you? I'm a bit busy at the moment. I'll come out when I'm ready. I really don't have the time. Besides, the way of the forward is difficult path. What would a midfielder know?
The way of the forward? Now, would you believe that's actually something we have to act upon? Because if I were to walk up to the door right now with my current roster of 5, which doesn't have any forwards in it, he actually turns you away. So you need to put Kaiser, Lucian or Victor into your main lineup and then reapproach the door to advance the story.
Yep, the life of the forward is a tough one. It's a long way to the top and we're climbing it without a harness. I don't know what that means. Never mind then, just come in and you'll see.
Does the way of the forward include kicking the door down? How did you get all those bruises? And why do you have so many footballs in here?
What do you think? There's only one way I'm going to get moved back up front and the coach's training doesn't cover it.
Which brings us to the next question. Why exactly were you moved from being up front to playing in midfield?
Oh, that old chestnut. Well, when I was over in Italy, they told me straight. They said I wasn't cut out to be a forward. I went over there dead set on playing up front. Never realised how different things would be out there. The way I played just didn't mesh with the others. I was ready to pack up and leave. And I would have, if it weren't for the chief.
Who's the chief?
He's a legend. Taught me everything I needed to know. Not just about football, but about the heart. He saw me floundering out on the pitch and said I should have a go in midfield. Thought I might as well. He said if I shut up and listened, he could make me a world-class player. And he's been helping me out ever since.
Wow, he sounds like a great guy. So was he the one who told you to practice like this?
Spot on. I promised I'd keep up my training when I came back to Japan, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
Right, but you know, you're not winning any points with the dojo guys right now. Roma, why didn't you just tell us sooner, you blooming fool? We would have welcomed you with open arms. How could we say no after a tearjerker like that, eh? Go on, practice all you want.
Much appreciated, guys. Right, well I'm going to keep at it for now. You lot had better learn to stop moping around just because Coach Evans up and left.
And what would you know about it, eh?
Well, I've been in that exact same position, feeling lost without a cause, just the way you do now. But unlike you, I've picked myself up again and tried to make a difference. Now if you lot don't mind, I've got some training to do.
You know the most annoying thing? He's right. Roma's really been making an effort. I better not let the team down either. So that means we have to go back to Coach Sharp with the whole business with the Kendo Club over and done with. You'd think that would be the last time you'd ever see them, but I'm just gonna say now, don't take that for granted. We will head to the stadium, and this is actually a much quicker way to get there. This is the side entrance to the stadium. So we'll catch back up. There is, by the way, actually a new match in Millie's extra competition route now that we've got the Ivy selective ticket. But I don't really feel comfortable taking that on while I don't have Roma on my squad. Next episode, though, I will be showing them off.
Team, training will be the same as yesterday, with one small difference. We'll be doing it twice.
I think my ears need cleaning. You can't be serious.
Love the enthusiasm.
Victor, I'll join you.
And I'll do it too, says Sean.
We're doing the whole thing twice, eh? I think I'll just go at a nice easy pace then.
Don't even try it. Coach Sharp can tell if you're not putting the effort in.
Sorry, Mum.
It does seem a bit much though. Is Kirkwood really that good?
They beat us last year, so I guess Coach doesn't want us to slip up.
Buff, last year was last year. This year's Kirkwood is barely worth our time. I looked into their team a little. It turns out not all of them are happy with 5th Sector either. They'll be fighting among themselves.
Oh, so I guess we've got a win under our belts already. Bosh!
Yes, by all means, let's underestimate them. Don't be so naive. Victor is right. Kirkwood defeated us out on the pitch before, and now they have 5th Sector backing them. It won't be easy.
Yeah, 5th Sector will make sure it's not.
Winning this match will turn the tide greatly in our favor. It will be a major victory for the revolution. Getting through to the royal team was much easier. This isn't going well.
Reet lads, I'm done. I'm knackered.
No more. I'm not doing any more of this.
Wait, where's JP?
Oh, he's right here. I was so focused on our training, I didn't even notice.
He only just left. I thought maybe he was off to the loo, but he went out towards the main building.
Unglaublich. Don't tell me he's trying to get out of practicing.
That is absolutely out of order.
And we won't be able to use him in matches either. I hope he hasn't given up on practice completely. I better go see how he's doing.
How will you find him? You don't have any way to track him down. It's not like you can follow his scent or anything.
Follow his scent? Lucian, you're a genius. Time to see a dog about a boy. You can't... You are kidding, right, Arian? You're actually taking that to heart? Yep, he is. We need to go back home and speak to our dog about finding JP. With some completely unique music for the occasion.
So that's what you were going on about. You're going to borrow Spotter's nose.
Spot on. Spotter, we're looking for JP. Do you think you can find his scent for us?
This is ridiculous. What makes you think the dog understands what you say?
That's right, go as slowly as possible so we get to hear this music a little bit longer. He wants us to follow him. Come on, let's go. Spotter ran off to the shopping arcade. Fingers crossed that's where JP is. Alright, first things first, he didn't run. He was leisurely meandering out of sight. He was going as slow as possible. But do you mean to tell me that as soon as he moped off, absolutely traipsed onto the other side of the screen, you were able to tell from where you were stood that he made it all the way over here to the shopping area? Arian, how would you know that? And how did he get there so fast? But they're not kidding, he genuinely is here. Is he in here, Spotter?
Right, Noodles! For crying out loud! He's not followed his nose, he's followed his stomach!
No, Spotter wouldn't do that. I don't think.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's go inside.
Okay, I'm going to walk one step forwards.
Nom d'un chien, I'm so annoyed. Another bowl. In fact, none. I'll have 2.
Didn't your nan ever tell you to mind your P's and Q's?
I'm sorry. It's just that I've been trying so hard, and I thought that my best friend would give me a shoulder to lean on, but... Arian!
So this is where you've been.
I'll have a triple portion of char siu noodles with extra pork.
Oh, will ya? You need a please in there, you mug. I'm not a bleeding skivvy.
I'm not putting up with the coach's bullying anymore. If it comes down to it, we'll change school, won't we, Doc?
Yeah, wait, what? No, we're not doing that.
Well, if this coach is such a mean geezer, why don't you tell him to shove off? Stand up to him.
Well, I don't know if I could do that. We can't just say nothing either. How can we stand up to 5th Sector if we can't even stand up to our own coach? Okay, I've made up my mind. I'll do it. Are you with me, Doc?
But I respect Coach Sharp. If we start arguing with him, it's only going to go wrong.
Bosh! All this decision making's giving me an appetite. Another extra large bowl of char siu, please.
You didn't hear what I said, did you?
And you, lad, what's your take on this lock?
Moi? Well,
You let that coach rule your life, and you'll feel like a coward. And if you feel like one, it'll show. You want people to think you're afraid? You've got a storm brewing in there. Doesn't make sense to bottle it up, does it?
no, but, JP,
Just believe in your own strength, and no one will be able to stop you. Got that?